Yo guys, we're back again with another stream of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Let's continue our journey. Just a second guys, थोड़ा इसका okay. Okay. Let's continue. आज तो वो जो छोटी छोटी बाकी की वो क्वेस्ट वगैरह जैसी है वो सब करनी है.
Alexios, thwarter of
Praxila.
thieves. I appreciate you bringing a high cost back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tuneless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
I can help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have many fond memories of this place. I've watched the port grow into a town.
बूटिया कहाँ तक भाग रही हो?
Friends grow into a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre, and your home is a poetry festival. You never wanted to settle somewhere.
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please.
आज ठंडे हो गए. एक मिनट गाइस, गरम करना पड़ेगा मैच.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died. Died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship, but there are many here who dedicate themselves to the strings and to the verse.
I see.
Timiha, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timiha.
Praxila. I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
इसको idiot बोल रही है.
This idiot carries a sharp spear.
I hired this muscle here to get Achaikos back. Now he's keeping me company.
All right. Give him here.
यानी के लोड़ी बोलने में.
Poor fellow's
देख ले
been
पहले किसको बोल
brutalized.
रही है.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack
इसने
running
क्या
through
पहन
the
रखा है
sound
ऊपर
box.
तो
That
एकदम
needs to be
कनेक्टिंग
replaced.
कुछ
What should
कड़ा
I be
कैसा
looking
पहन
for?
रखा है इसने वो
Some use bone for the yoke and
ब्लाउज
neck,
जैसा
but
पता
nothing beats wood in my opinion.
दिख नहीं रही
Strings are
स्ट्रिंग्स
made from gut, and we could use a shell for the sound box.
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help a high-cost sing.
I've seen some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
What's a yoke? And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
I will return with the materials to repair a Haikos.
इधर वोल्फ इंटेस्टाइन वो कहाँ से इसमें देखा है क्या कहाँ जाना है वुल्फ का जगह देखते हैं वुल्फ डेन से अभी दिखेगी नहीं मैं अब तक मैंने कल तक मेरे को सब दिख रहा था वुल्फ डेन हाँ ये रहा एक मिनट इतने सारे विंडोज के ऊपर रखे ठीक है Okay.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
अरे यार ये बकचोदी इसके खत्म नहीं होते बस जाता अब ये फंसा ऐसी जगह पे है एक मिनट यहाँ अंडू करते मर जाएगा नहीं मरा यार पता है मैंने भूल ही गया घोसड़ा हो गया दिन का भी एक तो इसमें पता ही नहीं चलता कि कहाँ पे वो ऐसा टीपी हो रहा है मतलब ऐसा अटक रहा है मेरे को पता होता वो करता ही नहीं अभी याद रखना है कोई भी जगह ऐसे जाना उसके आसपास करना है एग्जैक्ट नहीं
Ούτε θέλω φνίσκι.
मैं उल्टा जा रहा हूँ मैं नीचे वहाँ पे
Those are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla.
और कोई
Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos.
किधर शेल वुल्फ शेल के लिए है वुल्फ के लिए नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं इसमें दिखा कहाँ पे बता रहा है सी शेल्स ओके सी शेल्स सी शेल 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 मेरे को बोल नहीं रहा ये दो दो इससे सो जाते ना शो में वो
This shell should be perfect for Praxilla's lyre.
आसपास ही करना भाई वापस कुछ पक्षी हो जाए नाइस चलो चलो बर्ड्स वो क्या होता है अच्छा चलो बर्ड्स यहाँ पे ओके
That should be enough wood for a new lyre.
लायर बोल कौन सा लायर भाड़ में गया अपने को क्या ना गम बनता भाड़ में जा जनता
I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
कौन सी फिंगरिंग की बात हो रही
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after those, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
रिपेयरिंग द लायर Just a moment guys Yeah, I'm back guys. Okay, let's head to the another quest. क्या था? Legacy का तो ठीक है. And what's the info? And now place Scaros. पोएट लेगेसी वो नहीं करनी। पोएट लेगेसी है इसमें? नहीं, ये अलग है। इमेज ऑफ फेथ, इसमें ऊपर लिखा होगा ना। स्काइरोस कहाँ है पहले तो वो ढूंढना है। डॉक्टर साहब ले क्या नाम है बहन सुन, भूलना भी नहीं जा। हाँ यहाँ पे है इसकी। जाना कहाँ है?
Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena, mothers and daughters of Olympus,
ये
please
मदर एंड डॉटर
lead
बोलो,
us to
मुझे
safety.
mother
We
daughter
can't
बोलेगी।
lose anyone else.
I'm none of those, but I am Alexios, Hemistios. What's wrong?
My people are in grave danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
Hunting parties can be gone for weeks before returning. What happened to everyone else?
War. The fight between Athens and Sparta has reached our borders, so the men left to offer their swords. I fear that those remaining will be lost to the sons of Xerxes.
I haven't heard of the Sons of Xerxes. That's quite the name.
Persians left over from the Battle of Thermopylae. They have no nation except the heritage of an ancient king, but their numbers are great, and ours are not.
I would not trade our roles in this situation. Though killing is my specialty, and I can hunt and track.
Do you deal in advice? I don't know how to address my people. They know something is wrong, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
If you're the leader, then act like it. High road or low road, you must still pick your path.
You're right. I need to make preparations instead of panicking. But then, there's still the missing hunting party. Would you find them for me?
I'll look for the missing hunters.
My cousin Agnodiki volunteered to look for them. She hasn't returned either.
Gathering stone. Just chill, just chill. Size doesn't matter, performance matters.
I can't repay you, so I won't try.
ये ऐसे टिचक करके दौड़ के जाता ना वो अलग ही देखता है एकदम। ये सबका दौड़ने का एक ही स्टाइल है।
Those bastards! Those bastards!
Are you all right?
Do I look all right?
You survived. It's more than we can say for your companions.
That was our warning. First our hunters, then the rest of the village. I need to warn our magistrate about the son of Xerxes and their plans.
And I need to see her about my payment.
कहाँ चढ़ जाता है? यहाँ पे चढ़ना होता चढ़ता नहीं है।
You've returned. What news of Agnodeki and the hunters?
Magistrate Perictioni, I have grave news. The sons of Xerxes are preparing to strike. Oh, it's you. Magistrate, this Mistio saved me from certain death.
For double the reward, I hope?
Finally, someone around here who knows how to use a sword. I've been trying to convince Peri to build our defenses since we first saw the sons of Xerxes creeping closer to the village.
This is my sister, Thea. She considers herself to be acting general of Lalea in the men's absence.
Lalea.
It was your husband who shielded us before. Someone must do so now. Did you hear anything Agnodiki said? If we wait on the gods for help, we will be massacred.
The only language the sons of Xerxes seem to understand is violence.
Misthios, what if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Good. Meet me at Kiphisos Spring. I have plans for those sons of Xerxes.
Easy, see?
Sharp lessons.
Good to see your face again.
Yours too.
Lalea is the daughter of Kiphisos, god of the spring. It's said that she lives in these pools.
Thea, right? Berictioni told me you've been acting as general. Though, from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Peri would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
That one.
Sometimes we want a comforting voice that says everything will be okay, rather than to be confronted with harsh reality.
And now we are on the knife's edge waiting for the slaughter, and we have done nothing. I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if you fight like one.
I'm ready. You there! Ah! Ah! I told you not to go easy on me. Well, that was humbling.
Eh?
The sons of
मार मार
Xerxes
के
won't
भरता
be
है
as
इसलिए
kind.
कर दिया
No.
रंबलिंग बोल रही है
It's a good wake-up call. One I wish Perry could have. But Big Sister always knows best.
Sounds like she's always giving you a hard time.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Now you have the Eagle Bearer on your side.
Then you'll be the Perseus to my Andromeda.
I seem to recall the legend saying that Andromeda was nude and tied to a rock.
Was she? I'll have to remember that the next time I'm reenacting the myth. Lalea has a rich heritage for theater, though not so much for fighting.
Spartan women are taught to keep up with Spartan men. Lalea seems different.
It is an oversight that I've been pushing to correct. When the men leave for war, our defenses are limited to a few hunters too valuable to leave, or young men who can barely hold a spear.
And now that the hunters are dead,
We're more exposed to attacks from the sons of Xerxes than ever.
I've seen kings and commanders. You share their temperament.
Perry married the governor. I am unwed. Spinsters do not become leaders. We exist on the fringes.
We should get back to the task at hand. There's still a lot to do.
You're right, but it's hard to know where to start. I need to train the others for war, but we are without weapons and armor. No blacksmith. But his daughter is still here.
And what about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the daughters of Artemis. They are not a friendly bunch, so we've been doing our best to avoid them.
Who should I train to hunt?
I've met with some volunteers from the village. They've got a little experience, but need to have their bow arms straightened. You can find them on the edge of Lalea.
Not sure how useful I'll be to the blacksmith's daughter.
Methiadusa mentioned needing some materials before she can get started. Between you and me, she needs a little push. She's been helping her father at the forge since she could walk, but she still doubts her own abilities.
I'll get to it.
अब क्या करना है
They tell me to make the weapons, but any of them ask if I know how. Oh, who are you?
A mercenary hired by the village magistrate.
Oh, that explains why I don't know you. I'm Methiadusa. Please don't tell me you need new weapons or armor.
I don't, but the rest of the village does.
Oh, that's worse.
I thought you were the village blacksmith. Why are you so reluctant?
I'm not the village blacksmith. My father is, and my brother is his apprentice. I just fetch wood when they need it. Now they all expect me to arm the village.
Are you the only member of your family left?
I'll know when the men return from war. Mater left with the ferryman last year.
Are you the only member of your family left?
I'll know when...
अरे
Is
इसके
there
ऊपर
any
क्यों
way
क्लिक
I can
हुआ
help?
माउस
I
पक
think
हो गया
Pater
मेरा
left the molds and tools nearby, but I need ore, and even then I might make something utterly useless.
utterly
You look
butterly
capable enough to me.
delicious
There's a difference between knowing how to do something with your mind and knowing how to do it with your hands.
Fair enough. What kind of ore do you need?
Any kind of ore will technically do, but
But...
my pater used the legendary
pater.
ore when making a dagger for my mater. It is called Aphrodite's ore. Sounds strange, but it's true.
How did the ore get its name?
The legend says Hephaestus, god of the forge, found this ore and used it to make a helmet for his wife, Aphrodite. She loved it for its color.
Because of that, the ore works in the hands of any smith.
Where can I find the ore?
It's hard to reach. It's down the cliffs at the Persian remnants in a secret cave, just above the water.
Sounds like you've been there before.
I told you, I wasn't the smith. I was there to fetch what Pater needed. I'd go myself, but I need to hit up the kiln.
I'll bring back Aphrodite's ore.
कहाँ पे जाना है? ओके वहाँ पे गए नहीं, कुछ है नहीं
The
फेस्टिवल.
Persians were insane to try to climb these cliffs. That must be the cave. I can see why this ore is named for Aphrodite.
यहाँ पे बाहर अंदर ही हो गए.
That should be enough ore from Methiadusa. Time to head back. कहाँ पे? अभी तो दिखा रहा था आइकन उसका. कहाँ गायब हो गया? अरे अभी जस्ट उसका आइकन दिखा था वो जाने को. क्या ग्लिच है? ये देखो. Why, son of a glitch here. I found the ore.
Amazing. I'll ready the molds.
Will that be enough for the village?
It should be a good start. Oh, that reminds me. I have a problem.
You and the rest of Lalea.
I'm just one smith, and I can divide my time between making weapons and armor, but it will slow down the process. It would be faster if I just worked on one. Which should I focus on? Weapons or armor?
Weapons can be improvised. Armor can't. Focus on keeping people safe.
Yes, you're right. Your confidence gives me hope. Thank you for your help.
उल्टा बोलिए यार होप कॉन्फिडेंस कोई नहीं बाड़ों में गया अपने को भी ललया 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 हंटर कहाँ पे I am a hunter, she was in a gun.
This is the whole hunting party?
We're all Aleia has to spare since the sons of Xerxes killed our husbands and sons. You must be the Mystios Perictioni hired.
I am.
We may not be the big brutes you're used to, but we're versed in killing well enough.
Well, we know how to fish.
That's a start.
We're ready. Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Get your bows and we'll go. Tell me about Lalea.
We've...
हाथ यार ग्लव्स पहनना पड़ेगा मेरे को भी तो फिंगर कट ग्लव्स पहन ले तो एक काम लाने पड़ेगा ऐसे दिक्कत ये है ग्लव्स है तो फिर वो खेलने में मजा नहीं आता फीलिंग नहीं आती ऐसे कीबोर्ड टच है मोटे मोटे उंगली हो जाती है
All settlements need to be near water. Ours just has a lot.
And you fish in the pools and the river?
Kephisos provides us with what we need.
Not enough in there to provide for all of Lalea. That's
वाह इसने घोड़ा उठा लिया इसका
With the sons of Xerxes so close, is there less game around?
We've been relying more on fish and fruit. It's enough for now.
Animals don't scream and beg for mercy the way humans do. I doubt they interest the sons of Xerxes as much.
There's still food. Perhaps their numbers aren't as high as we think.
They may not have enough archers to black out the sun with arrows, but they do have enough to fill every citizen of Lalea with holes.
Here we are. A great bear is said to live nearby.
Don't mention the bear. I'm already regretting.
कौन सा एनिमल कोई भी एनिमल को मारो
To shoot, you need to raise your elbow to be level with your ear, keeping your arm straight and relaxed. Your arrow needs to be just below your
अच्छा
eye,
सिर्फ मारना
then exhale on release. Try to aim for the
Okay,
eye
इनको
so
hunting
that
का
you don't
session
damage the
देना
rest of the meat.
टीचर है इनके एंड का टके वैसे तो पीछे पड़ते रहते हैं एनिमल कोई दिख नहीं रहा अभी खड़े विच डंग खड़ के कहाँ गए एनिमल वैसे तो डियर भी दिखते रहते भालू भी एक ही दिखा ये रहा है सफेद
When fighting bears, keep an eye out for when it gets angry. Then you need to run the other way.
पट्टे से गन शॉट क्या भालू बनेगा रे ये भालू की पोटी है देख रहा रे अरे मारो ना, आराम करो, क्या मेरे साथ में ये खड़े खड़े देख रही है, बताओ।
Who's shooting arrows?
Thank you, Mistios. I've learned much from the bow. Aphrodite may provide, but Artemis acts.
Lalea is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I can do my part to take care of it. Thank you.
That should be enough to get you through the week, but there's still much to be done for Alea. I've done all I can for these women. Time to get back to Perictione.
Perry, we need...
Eagle bearer. Good. You can talk some sense into my sister.
I've just spoken with the hunting party. They recovered new enemy arrows near the boundaries of the village.
Scouts, likely sent ahead to find weaknesses in Lalea's defenses, of which there are many.
That's what I've been telling Perry! We need to kill those scouts. Even if we do defeat the lion's share of the Suns in battle, the scouts will cut our throats as we sleep.
If everyone dies in battle, there will be no village left to defend. Agnodiki spoke of enemy weapons cases. If we destroy those, we'll cut the legs off our foes.
What did Agnodiki find?
She overheard the sons of Xerxes discussing supplies they stole from a nearby fortress and returned to their camp.
Why are these scouts such a threat?
What if we're away in battle and the scouts return to kill those we've left behind?
We need to deal with this now.
Which do we focus on, the scouts or the casses?
I'll take care of the scouts. The last thing we need is an ambush.
If you've chosen wrong, we'll be exposed with nothing to show for it. But if you must go, go now. Are you ready?
I'll see you when it's done.
What is it that Spartans say about shields? With them or on them?
May the gods guide your path and the arc of your sword. Destroying the casses is strategic. Wandering through the woods... Have you made any progress on your first strike?
ओके, स्काउट्स को मारना है। अरे कितना टारगेट दिखेगा भैंस वो? ऑलरेडी लोकेट तो कर लिया है। बहुत ऐसे रहे इनका सिस्टम।
Back from the fighting.
कंफर्म किल गया, मर तो गया, इतना कुत्ते की मौत तो मरा है, और कितना कंफर्म करना है। ये सही है, दूर से इनकी डांट पड़ दो ऐसे, पता भी ना चले किसने मार दी। अबे तो उस तरफ बता रहे थे, यहाँ पे आके आराम से। कोई बात नहीं। तो एक में ही खत्म हो गई।
That's all of them. Better get back to Lalea.
You, stay put! Animals, protect yourselves! The arrows are coming from here! No, you!
इसको क्यों नहीं हो रहा? अंबुजा सीमेंट का था ना? हर बार भौंसड़ गया यहाँ पे आके वापस मुड़ जाता। हैं? 1 आवर होने को है? कब टाइम कैसे भाई पास हो रहा है पता ही नहीं चल रहा। मुझे लगा आधा घंटा जैसे तैसे वो देखने के लिए 10 भी बज गए। कितना टाइम चला गया, फटाफट कर रहा हूँ ये सब ऐसे टीपी मार मार के।
I hunted them to the last.
I'll sleep easier knowing that.
I still worry about them overcoming our numbers in battle. But thank you. This will change our fate.
There is no plans of Achilles. Skyros. Skyros. You're right. यहाँ पे है कोई फेस्टिवल सिंक्रोनाइज इस तरफ है, कर लेते हैं। वापस टिपी मार लेंगे उसके ऊपर और क्या। अरे पेंचो कर में
Pirates probably use this fort as a lookout.
These bandits look drugged. What happened here?
Thank you.
Επικίνδυνο εστί. Τι λαμβάνει χώρα.
ये क्या कर रहे हैं?
Τι αν ζητήσω, άνθρωπε.
इनको कुछ हो भी नहीं रहा।
Τι συμβείς. Εκεί στο τέλος.
कोई नहीं, देखते हैं क्या है। ओरे भाई क्या है भाई?
What happened to this camp?
पेंचो ये औरत है क्या है? अच्छा इसलिए इनको मार नहीं पा रहा था, इनकी तो मदद करनी है।
The bandits don't even put up a fight. And there's wine. Tastes a bit off though.
ये तो वो औरत है क्या है भाई?
Barnabas, it isn't safe here.
That's lotus flower wine. The bandits are drugged.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
इसको मारना है अभी।
This is almost boring.
किल तो पर अच्छा अब इनको मारना है। ये ले ये ले।
That's my dear Lita. You drank lotus flower, Barnabas. Snap out of it. My Cyclops. A pig. My Cyclops pig.
अभी भी डांस कर रहे हैं। चढ़ गई भाई लोटस फ्लावर। धतूरे का वो
Come on, old man. Let's get you home.
नहीं, लोटस तो कमल हुआ, धतूरा थोड़ा।
How are you feeling? That doesn't matter. The gods, they sent me a vision.
क्या विजन के हैं? Tell me what you saw.
You said the name Lida. The gods showed her to me. Lida was my wife. You're married? I thought I'd lost her a long time ago, but I saw her in my vision. She's alive. We just have to find her. I'll help you find her, but a vision isn't much to go on. There were 3 visions. In the darkness of a forgotten cave, Lida fed a cyclops. But then I saw her drinking wine with a witch. Then I could hear her singing like a siren. About this vision of the cyclops. Right. Theosa and Poseidon took my hand and led me deep into the heart of the caves of Anafi. There, I saw Lida feeding a young cyclops. So, Lida was drinking wine with a witch? She herself showed me. The witch and Lida were dear friends, drinking wine together well into the night. In the background, I could see the ruins on Paros Island.
You said sirens?
Persephone showed me a painted wall. Behind it, sirens lurked. Lida was trapped. Then, Demeter warned me in her motherly voice. You dare not approach, lest your ears pollute your mind.
This is ridiculous. Sirens aren't real.
Of course they are. I've lost many sailors to their calls.
If Lida is alive, I'll find her. By the gods, that smells good.
About my Lida, do you have any news?
If Lida is alive,
अच्छा, तो इससे बात करने का क्या ऑप्शन? मुझे लगा बाप इससे बात करने का. First information.
I need to talk to her. These pigs look hungry.
सुअर भी औलाद.
Kirky! I will rip you apart and feed you to your animals!
How dare you challenge an empress?
अच्छा इसको मारना पता होता तो पहले ही.
The witch kept a list of
मुझे
names.
लगा बात करनी है. ये पहले बोला I need to talk to her.
This bracelet was worn by Lida.
ये क्या हुआ? सब कहाँ चला गया? अभी ये दूसरा कहाँ पे? अच्छा यहाँ पे. ग्लिच तो बहुत है गेम में.
This is it.
जो एग्जिट वो करने में डांट पड़ जाती.
What is that sound? Are the sirens real?
आग लगा दी, आग लगा दी. क्या है? क्या है चिल्ला रहा है? अरे बेंचो करमी करमी. किसको लेबर पेन होता? आग लग रही है, आग लग। ये ले काला जादू करे हैं, काला जादू करे।
And I've lost. Looks old. Please don't hurt us. I'm not going to hurt you. I will free you. What are you doing here? My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly die to hear it. You have no idea how dull life is for a fisherman with a love of poetry and music. You chose to be here. I didn't know this is what I would find. By the time I realized there was no escape. I found this Avlos. What do you know about it? That one was special. They stole it from the woman who escaped. But that was a long time ago. This tomb is full of bloodthirsty women. Who are they? No one speaks. They drain my blood, then boil and drink it. In their rituals, they scream into the night. I'm so tired, but I never sleep. Please save me. So, what are you doing here? My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly die to hear it. You have no idea how dull life is for a fisherman with a love of poetry and music. You can't stay here. Join my crew. A man named Barnabas will greet you on my ship.
कहाँ से एंट्री कहाँ थी भैंचो? इसमें साफ हो गई। ये टूट के नहीं रहा, अंबुजा सीमेंट के बने क्या है? हैं? बकरी है। क्या मैं कर रही है? दिसंबर के टाइम में मैं क्या है? मैं पे ही अटकी, दिसंबर आ गया। इसके पीछे कुछ नहीं है। इसके पीछे कुछ है तोड़ने का। नीचे जाना होम से। अरे होम सड़क के नीचे जाना। अंदर घुस रहा है भाई, पता भैया ऐसे देख रहा है, देख रहा रे। ये कोड मोड है वरना गांड में घुसा था पूरा है। कहाँ से आया था वो बकरी वाला? हैं? सबूत नहीं रहने देने का। ओके, जला दिया सबको। प्लस क्या है समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
This looks like the place.
ये इसकी डिटेलिंग अच्छी खासी की इसमें है, जो लावा के ये सब है ना, रॉक्स वगैरह वही माउंटेन्स, ये चीज़ मेरे को पसंद है इसमें, एकदम रियलिस्टिक बनाया। और ऐसे ओरिजिन्स में वो डेजर्ट एरिया भाई, ऐसा ही मन करता है चलते जाए पूरा डेजर्ट में, इतना रियलिस्टिक है उसमें।
No closer! Please!
क्या हो गया, कौन चिल्ला रहा है?
Face me, Cyclops! I've come to avenge one of your victims! Please no hurt. Polyphemus no one to fight. Please no hurt. Please. Ah! A bag of spice. Where would he get these? I should tell Varnavas.
यार इतना वो वैसे दया की भीख मांग रहा था, तो वैसे आराम से मांग लेना चाहिए था लूट। कोई बात नहीं, हमें क्या करना, वहाँ तो अपना मिशन करना था, हो गया। बरनाबास कहाँ? अच्छा अपने शिप पे।
Attention! Commander leaving the
About my leader, do you have any news? In the cave, I found a man. I took these spices from him. Ah, my leader. Do you think the man you found was a Cyclops? Then she concocted an elixir from these spices and helped him to grow a second eye? That's exactly what happened. Lida saved the Cyclops' life with magic spices. She did! We should be careful not to use those spices. Who knows how many eyes we'd grow? I found this bracelet. And a lot of pigs. I can explain. Lida had it and was transformed into a pig by Kirki. When she was turned back into a beautiful woman, she gave this to Kirki to remember her by. Right as always, old friend. Which means we're one step closer to finding Lida, I think. You think correctly! The gods would never lie! Aside from Volos and Apati. But never mind them. I found this Avlos on a siren, if you could call her that. An Avlos? My wife always loved these. I bet she learned to play it alongside the sirens as they sung men to their deaths. Just like her. I'll bet the sirens and Lida were good friends. She was so mesmerizing. Her song always worked on me. All that for a bracelet, an avlos, and some spices. But look! I know this bracelet too well. The women of the Siege Plains wear them. These spices are native to the lands of Demeter. And this avlos is marked by a craftsman in the Parnes Mountains. They're all from Attica. The cave! They're all around the one known as the entrance to the underworld. It can't be a coincidence. Is that where Lida is? There's only one way to know. Let's go. Most would have called me crazed, but not you. You truly are my best friend. It's nothing. Now, let's find your wife. So, what does Lida look like?
Shiva Blitz. Hello bro, कैसे हो? I'm good, Shiva Blitz. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
She was the most beautiful woman I've ever known. Beautiful dark hair.
Okay, that's a story.
Her green eyes sparkled like jewels.
What's the next quest? Okay, find leader. कहाँ पे? इसका तो लोकेशन हाँ अभी दिखा. किस तरफ जाना है? यहाँ पे तो फिर डायरेक्ट पी मारता होगा. इतना कौन वहाँ पे शीप लेके जाए? टेक्सचर गायब हो गया. आ गया आ गया. अब तो बता रहे थे ना. अच्छा इसके अंदर कहाँ जाना है? इसमें तो मशाल भी नहीं जला सकते.
There are so many bodies. Is this the under?
Alexios.
इसके माँ को डरा दिया.
Lida?
Stop! I'll kill you if you come any closer. Who sent you? Pelenos? Adicles?
Relax. We're here on our own. You haven't aged a day. Is this the underworld? Lida, it's me, Varnavas.
That was my father's name. I never told it to anyone.
Father? Young one, please. What was your mother's name?
The same as mine. Lida of Ithaca.
अच्छा.
Don't listen to her. She's obviously lying.
I'm lying. You're the one who has no way to prove you are who you say.
Young one, a lifetime ago, your mother and I sailed side by side. The night I lost my eye, a tempest overwhelmed us and ran us into the rocks. Lida was so brave. She roped together some of the splintered hull. I held her and I said, "Don't stop paddling."
Until you reach the shore.
Oh, she told you this story. Good.
After all this time, Matter said you were a king who died fighting the Hydra.
Hydra.
You need to know. Matter, she's...
I understand. We'll grieve her together. I hate to interrupt, but Lida, you did threaten us with a blade. And there were bodies.
After Matter died, I took over the farm. Ever since, suitors have tried to marry me for my fortune. When that didn't work, they decided it would be easier to kill me for it.
You've been defending yourself. Let us help.
Bro, will you collab? Let's play together. Phasmophobia. No, bro, sorry. I don't play horror games that much.
These kinds of people don't stop until they have what they want. You mentioned two names.
Pelenos and Antigles. They both live nearby. I can show you where.
Let's go together.
With you by my side, we'll be unstoppable.
Right. Together. Into battle.
कहाँ जा रहे हैं? खुद कंफ्यूज है. लेफ्ट राइट हो रही है.
will meet my leader again in the golden
क्या है, चेरी?
Tell me, did she ever remarry?
She did. He was a good man, kind to her and to me.
Good. I prayed to the gods that if she lived, she would live happily. The gods listened.
Heard there's another bounty on your head. I'm thinking about it.
There they are.
What great mysteries do you hide from us?
You're going down!
औरत पे हाथ उठाने वाले के उंगलियां नहीं काटते, काटते उनका गला। अच्छा ये तो मैं उसको ही मारूं, मैं सोचा वो तीर मारे अपनी साइड। टॉक टू लीडर।
My mother's farm and my life are safe. With all my heart. Thank you, both of you.
And thank you for making this old man happy again. Now, about that wine!
So now that you have your life back, what will you do with it?
Honor my mother. Protect our farm and our fortune.
I was hoping you'd join your old pater on the Adrestia.
The gods sent me a sign by bringing you back to me to save this place. I can't dishonor them and matter by leaving.
You're right. This land needs you.
Pater, our farm is yours. One day, when you've sailed the world and want a stable home, you will have one here. But unless Demeter herself burns these silos down, I know I'm acting in the will of the gods.
क्यूट है यार इसके बच्ची, छोटे बच्ची हो गए।
You alright?
She's as strong as her mother. I couldn't be more proud. I only wish she'd change her mind.
Maybe she will. In the meantime, whenever we sail past these lands, let's make it a point to stop in and say here.
किसी के मुस्कुराहटों पे Kingdom of Pelops, Pelops in Elis. Okay. किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना सखना है। ये रहा। The image of faith, वही नाम है ना? Yes. तेरी माँ का।
Please, dear gods, can anyone help? Those Atlas swine have ruined me. Ruined!
I find the gods leave us to fend for ourselves. Tell me what you need, and maybe I can help you.
True enough. You look like you can handle yourself. Filthy swine.
Greek look
stole
का
my
some
prized goods,
इसका
though they
जैसे
are
Russian
worthless
जैसा.
to them. I am ruined unless you can help me.
Point me towards these thieves, and I will bring the heavens down upon them.
Praise Zeus. I am the artist Podiklitos. Hunt down the bandits and recover my prized tools. Wait. What is your name, Mystios?
I am called Alexios.
By the gods. Could it be true?
What?
No, nothing. Please, recover my tools and I'll see you rewarded.
Τι έστι τούτο?
कुत्ते के मौत मरा साला. ये क्या हाथी के दांत हैं? जो इश्क पर चड्डी पहन के घूम रहे हो, कपड़े पहनो ना बहन जो औरतें ऐसे जा रही, शर्म ही नहीं.
I found your tools.
I can't believe it. Maybe you really are from Olympus.
No, blood of gods flows.
Oh, my friend, I am flesh and blood like you.
Oh, well, at least those villagers from the new farm pay well. I need to get there safely. If you escort me, I'm sure they will treat you lavishly.
What can you tell me about this village?
Linu is a small region of devout villagers and farmers. Hard-working people, very serious in their beliefs. They hired me to make them a sculpture of, well, the Eagle Bearer.
Really? Why?
They know your name and your deeds and believe you to be their savior.
Why did you think I carried the blood of Olympus in my veins?
Your reputation precedes you, and the villagers of Linu can't stop talking about you.
Lead me to Linu Farm. I'll make sure you get there safely.
Excellent. I'm sure they will honor you with gifts and riches.
Then let's go. How did you learn of this village?
My doctrine on beauty is renowned. Village priestesses came to my home in Argos and begged me to come and fashion a figure for them.
एक मिनट आया इसको खत्म कर एंड कट बाउंटी हंटर बनने की ये लेजेंडरी क्वालिटी.
They often could crack me. It's not easy being an artist, you know.
And what is the statue going to look like when you are done?
Well, you, I suppose.
Me?
They worship the Eagle Bearer. They told me lots of stories. A pretty fair description, though I expected you to be taller. And to have a smaller nose.
This theory of yours, who determines what is beautiful?
Math.
Math?
Exactly. Beauty is an equation derived from the commensurability of all the parts of the body. From finger to finger. Fingers to the palm and wrist. Those to the forearm and the forearm to the upper arm. And like that, to include the whole of the body.
Huh. Math.
चिकन की चिकन चिकन चाले चिकन होके बकचोदी करोगे.
Gratitude, friend. You saved my hide. And you've given me great reference. Let us talk to the priestess Exioni and be properly welcomed.
Good Polyklitos. You made it.
Priestess Exioni, my journey was a test from the gods. But look what miracle they have delivered.
Who is this?
I'm Alexios.
The Mystios you told me about. He appeared like a bolt from Zeus and rescued me from road bandits.
The Eagle Bearer. This is an unexpected honor.
Glad to visit. How have you heard of me?
Certainly you jest. Your deeds are carried along the winds and sung through the stars. We are but a poor village, but your being here gives us hope to cling to in this hard world.
And soon there will be a statue to capture a hint of your glory.
To have our patron walk among us and give us divine fortune is a wonder. We will be eternally blessed.
You are giving me honors I don't deserve. I'm just happy I could help Polyklitos.
Great
वो
and
भगवान
humble
नहीं
is the
है
eagle bearer.
बकचोदी कर
There are
करके
many
भगवान
lowly
बनाते हैं.
servants in our village
फिर खुद ही वो
who can
नीचा दिखाते
benefit
हैं.
from a kind word from someone of your grace.
Who are they?
There is a shepherdess, Herifil. You can find her near the stable south of here. Akatos, the hunter, who has a small house on the west end of the village. And Menalkas, a young farmer. His fields are to the east.
Who is this shepherdess, and what's her story?
Herifil tends a small herd of goats. Recently, she had a scare in the forest and lost 2 of her flock to wolves.
What can you tell me about the hunter?
Akatos is worried he cannot provide for the village since he recently injured himself. Perhaps you could ease his fears.
Priestess, who is the farmer?
Menalkas fears he is cursed. A visit from the Eagle Bearer could restore his faith and purpose.
I will see what I can do for your people.
Not my people, divine Eagle Bearer. We priestesses are but humble servants of your exalted greatness. When you have spoken to them, find me. My sisters and I want to prepare a proper celebration for your portentous visitation.
Πάυσε, συλλέγω.
Okay. ये किससे बात कर रहे हैं?
By the gods! It's
चिल्ला क्यों रही है? सामने तो खड़ा है.
Well, it certainly is me. You are a shepherdess?
you know me! You know me so well!
Tell me what happened.
I was herding my flock when it was horrible. Wolves, blood and screams everywhere.
Did you get hurt?
No, you protected me.
I did?
I carry your totem to pray to watch over me. But I was so scared I dropped my totem as I ran.
हैं? अच्छा गेम क्रैश हो गया क्या यार बकचोदी है मेरे साथ ही सब होता गेम ही क्रैश हो गया है यानी कि इसकी यानी कि ऐसा गेम कैसे क्रैश हो गया मैं सभी बकचोदी मेरे साथ ही क्यों होती दुनिया भर की भाई कुछ खास लगा हुआ है मेरे को मेरे से सब एक मिनट गाइस ओके लेट्स कंटिन्यू कहाँ पे था पता नहीं गेम में कुछ ग्लिच तो नहीं है आके यहाँ पे कुछ गेम में दिक्कत हो गई तो यहीं पे ख़त्म कर देंगे और क्या स्ट्रीम वैसे भी काफ़ी टाइम से चल रही है गेम ये 18 पार्ट्स हो गए 18 इंटू 3 आवर्स काउंट करो तो भाई कितना हो गया 36 आवर्स मतलब नहीं है अभी तो 18 चल रहा है मतलब 17 पार्ट्स तो ऑलरेडी खेल चुका हूँ
By the gods! It's you!
Yes, well, it certainly is me. You are a shepherdess?
ऑलरेडी 51 आवर्स हो चुके हैं गेम को खेले हुए
Tell me what happened.
I was herding my flock when it was horrible. Wolves, blood and screams everywhere.
Did you get hurt?
No, you protected me.
I did?
I carry your totem to pray to watch over me. But I was so scared
इसको
I
हमने
dropped
कब
my
बचाया?
totem as I ran.
I can look for your totem.
Oh, thank you, thank
ये
you,
तोता ढूंढना है अभी।
thank you.
Where were you attacked?
I was leading my flock to pasture through the forest south of the city. I know others have heard wolves howling there on many nights, but I took a chance.
Tell me about this totem.
It's a simple thing. An eagle of rough wood and crudely fashioned. It does not come close to capturing your divine glory, but still, it has kept me safe until now.
I wish it had protected you better.
No! It is I who must apologize to you for losing it. I feared you would be angry with me.
No, of course not. Don't worry, I'll look for your lost totem.
खोया हुआ तोता ढूंढना अभी इश्के इश्क मिला के
Wolf spoor. They must den near here. Blood trail. The pack went this way. One of Herifield's flock. Or what's left of him after the wolf's breakfast.
अच्छा यहीं पे है। मुझे लगा आगे कहीं पे जाना है। बैंड कट का क्लू कहाँ है? ये रहा।
Terry Field must have dropped this basket when the wolves attacked. That must be the den of the wolves that attacked Terry Field's flock. Worth a look.
एक मिनट, डेड ऑफ वूल्स पोजीशन कहाँ है? नहीं, ये जगह पे पहली बार है। कुछ नया पहनते हैं ना। टॉपिक कुछ खुल गया है जो। कैसा दिख रहा है? ओ पूरा स्पॉटन बन गया मैं जो। एक मिनट, गोड बोर्ड बंद। मैं भी सोचू ये डैमेज क्यों हो रहा है।
Remarkable that a wolf dragged this bag here. Almost like it was driven. Ah, here is the totem.
मिल गए तोते। अरे क्या यार, बकचोदी है। वापस गेम क्रैश हो गया। यार ये कोई ऑनलाइन खेल रहे हो तो वो भी दिक्कत होती है। ऑफलाइन भी भाई, ये इसका भी सब करेक्ट ही क्रैश हो रहा है जो। जैसे तैसे किया मैंने। क्यों क्रैश हो रहा है भाई? हेलो, क्या दिक्कत है? ठीक से यार, ऐसे स्टोरी मोड भी एंजॉय नहीं करना, तेरे कुछ ना कुछ बकचोदी आ जाती।
Remarkable that a wolf dragged
अरे
this
नाइस
bag
नाइस
here.
नाइस, चलो चलो, फोटो
Almost
सेव हो
like
गया।
it was driven.
मुझे लगा वापस से वो उसके साथ बॉक्सर हो गया। अरे एक मिनट, घोड़ा मंगा तेरा अपना। अब मिरेकल हो गया भाई, घोड़ा पहली बार ऐसे रुका, वरना बुलाते ही वापस चला जाता मुड़ के। रिमार्केबल हो गया भाई।
Invincible eagle bearer, the priestess said you battled the wolves as if guided by the blood-stained Ares himself.
How did she know that?
She burns offerings of young goats to see signs of your passage. She said you found my totem.
It was luck that I was able to find it. The wolves had dragged it deep into their den. Here you go.
Gratitude, eagle bearer. Would you bless it for me?
You don't need my blessing. Just watch the world around you. And you can call me Alexios.
अच्छा, बैकग्राउंड में इसका वो क्रिकेट की आवाज आ रही है कीड़ों की।
Alexios.
मुझे लगा मेरे पीसी में से हमिंग की आवाज आ रही है जो। इतनी ठंडी है फिर भी गर्म हो रहा है पीसी। इसके बैकग्राउंड में ये देखो कुछ ना कुछ। मैं एक मिनट का इसे रिस्टार्ट करके आता हूँ पीसी, कुछ बकचोदी। guys, I'm back again. देखते हो क्रैश हो रहा है, रिस्टार्ट तो किया। ये भी सब कनेक्ट बार बार क्रैश हो रहा है और इसकी वजह से गेम क्रैश हो रहा है। जो मेरे भी नसीब में लोड़े लगे।
Why have you forsaken me, Eagle Bearer? What have I done to offend all the powers on Olympus? How can I redeem myself?
Forsaken you?
है मेरी
I
फोड़
don't
की
think
भाई।
we've ever met.
मुझे लगा ब्लू स्क्रीन आ गई।
Eh? Who? You?
फोड़ के हाथ में आ गई मेरी।
Yes, me. Tell me what's wrong.
I have been cursed by the gods. They speak to me all day and night, filling my head with visions and fears. I cannot work and my crops wither.
Why did the gods curse you?
I do not know what I did. I've heard the voices of the gods day and night since I took over the farm after my father passed. The voices won't let me sleep, nor rest, and the farm is so much work.
What is the curse?
The gods speak of
इसकी आंखें
terrifying
क्या
things.
मेंढक जैसे बोले।
That the sky will
ये
open
वैसे
and
ऊपर
drown
से
the
टेढ़ी
fields
ऐसे
and my farm. That dark writhing
मछली
things
जैसी
will
आंखें
come
इसकी।
from the ground and feast on my crops and on my flesh. That the earth will open and swallow us whole.
I'll take a look around the farm and see if I can find out what has befallen you.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You are of Olympus. They will listen to you.
But first I must determine if this is truly the work of the gods, or if your plight is of a more earthly nature. Look at this little guy. These offerings look abandoned and long neglected. Not a good way to honor Demeter or Zeus. These vases were dedicated to the gods. If Menalcos broke them, the gods might be angered. Demeter and Dionysos might have sickened his crops and polluted his mind. These crops stink.
अरे मिशन के बीच में क्या है बकचोदी करने वाले बाउंटी हंटर बड़े
I wonder if all the crops in the silo are the same.
अरे मार क्यों नहीं रहे
Cheating! Just surrender. Make it easy on yourself. I'll make it quick. I'm not dead yet. Before they do that again. That was a good day's work.
यार बीच मिशन में ये अपनी माँ चुदाने आता है बाउंटी हंटर
These crops stink. Could that rot affect the mind? I wonder if all the crops in the silo are the same. The water in this pot reeks like the sticks. Maybe the disease is seeping into the water. This seems like an earthly cause, not a sign of the gods. These vases were dedicated to the gods. If Menalcos broke them, the gods might be angered. Look at this little guy. These offerings look abandoned and long neglected. Not a good way to honor Demeter or Zeus.
बूटे से बात करने में
Menalcas is a sad.
क्या हेयर स्टाइल है
Thinks
इसकी
he's been cursed by the
इस
powers
ऐसा
that
टकला ही हो
be. I
जाए
told him that's ridiculous.
ऊपर थोड़े से बाल रखे
Because if you wanted to punish him, you'd just smite him or have an eagle fly down and eat his eyes or the like. Huh? You wouldn't curse his harvest.
I wouldn't?
Of course not. You're the eagle bearer. Arrow of Apollo, shield of Ares, child of Zeus. Not the master of blighted crops. That's beneath you.
So Menalcos' problems are caused by...
Some kind of sickness in the crops. That's what's making him crazy.
I think I've seen everything. Is Menalcos affected by the gods, or is there...
Eagle bearer, do you know why the gods have cursed me?
I think some infestation has taken root in your crops and is polluting your mind.
What do we do? How do we appease the gods?
This has nothing to do with the gods. I will set fire to the silo where you keep your harvest, and burn out the rot to clear your mind.
I hope you are right, Eagle bearer.
बांध क्रॉप सेट ओके कैसे करना है
at work, gone to smoke.
No one said it would be easy.
It had to be done. I confess, I do feel a bit better already. Thank you for all your help and guidance.
Here, what is wrong, my friend?
Are you really the high-soaring eagle bearer?
I have an eagle, Icarus, who travels with me. But sometimes it's hard to know if I'm in charge or if he is.
So kind and humble. The grace of Apollo and the presence of Zeus.
Well, Priestess Exione said you had a problem. Tell me.
I have shamed myself. Normally I hunt for my family and to provide for the village. But the other day I slipped and wrenched my ankle badly. I can barely walk. I am unworthy of your attention.
You are not at fault for your injury. Go on.
My daughter Myrto insisted she would go into the woods and hunt for me. She's brave, but still inexperienced. She has been gone long, and I grow worried.
I'll find her.
एक्सप्लोर अरे तेरी बहन इसको शांति नहीं ऐसा उतना एक्सप्लोरेशन एरिया अरे ये
You must be Akatos' daughter, Myrto.
Yes? Who are you?
I am Alexios.
The eagle better?
These woods can be dangerous for common folk. Your father grew worried at your absence and begged me to find you and keep you safe.
I can't believe it. I hope you aren't disappointed in me.
No, child. You honor your father.
I've tried to follow his lessons, but hunting is hard. I've had no luck getting the special deer meat he wants. I'm worried he'll be so disappointed in me.
With a strong teacher like your father, I'm sure you know more than you think. Stay close to me, and maybe I can give you a few tips.
Thank you. You are so kind.
The trick to hunting is to find a spot where deer trails cross, and to stand quietly downwind of that.
Parter says the same thing. I forgot to check the wind.
Quietly.
Right. Sorry.
We need to get deer neck meat.
Yes, the priestesses asked Parter for it special to celebrate your arrival. He was heartbroken not to be able to get it himself.
How do the priestesses prepare it?
Fresh with the pine bread, dipped in the juice of sour grapes and plums and other godly herbs.
There we go. Deer neck for your father. See? Hard. But you can do this.
You are amazing. I've learned so much.
I will get the rest of the meat your father needs. Why don't you head home and tell Akatos what you've learned?
I will. Thanks.
अच्छा 7 है इसको हटाओ। अभी भैंस हो यहाँ पे घूम रहे थे, ये दिख ही नहीं रहा। Three more to go. ये क्या लाए ना बकरी, कपड़े पहनो ना गे। Okay, 2 more to go. अभी देखो कितने सारे आ गए। शायद इकारोस भी इसका अटैक कर सकता है। अटैक नहीं करा, अच्छा वो अपने आप करता होगा शायद। पार्कर जैसा नहीं है इसमें। पार्कर में कैसे वो कर सकते थे वो अटैक, इसमें नहीं है।
Eaglebearer, I cannot thank you enough.
Alexios, did you find enough meat?
Providing for you is a simple task. Enjoy my bounty and share it with your village.
Alexios hunts like Apollo himself.
Show respect, child.
Yes, Pater.
It was my pleasure. Be well. I think that's everyone Priestess Exioni mentioned. Time to find her again.
चलो इसके तीनों टास्क हो गए। पहले किसी की बुक चोरी करनी है।
Wondrous Eagle-bearer, your name and glory drop from everyone's lips. My sisters and I wish to throw a grand festival in your honor. You will be the cherished guest.
If you insist.
However, there is one more who could benefit from your attention. Halkipi frets about her brother. In truth, he is a strange one, touched by madness. Or perhaps a chosen of the gods. Ah, here she is now. Speak to her, reassure her, and then we will celebrate.
By the gods, it's you.
It's me.
It's you. By the gods, my prayers are answered.
Speak to the Eagle-bearer, my child.
You have come to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
Ah, yes, of course. It's my brother, Callistratos. He's always been a bit odd, but this past year, I think the gods have cursed him. Ah, that is... I don't mean to offend.
Go on. Your brother?
My brother's farm is a small way from the village. Always doing his own thing. I haven't seen him for days, but when I went to pass by, I heard terrifying noises. I think something might have happened, but I'm not brave enough to go see.
I'll take a look for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You're too kind, too generous, too nice. Thank you.
What can you tell me about your brother?
Callistratos always tries some new scheme or crazy idea. His last one was to breed chickens that would lay giant eggs. Each egg to feed a family, he said. And he'd sell them far and wide and become rich.
What do you think happened to Callistratos?
I don't know. Maybe a lion or wolf got into the farm. Terrible noises nearly scared my hair white. I'm sure whatever it is would be no match for you, mighty Eagle Bearer. I pray he's all right.
Where is your brother's farm?
He has a large farmstead northeast of here. He doesn't take very good care of it, though. Always caught up in some crazy scheme.
I'll visit your brother's farm and see what's going on.
ये काम रह गया है, अंडे अंडे देखने हैं अभी ऐसे से नहीं बेंच होता अंडा बेचने वाला
There he is.
किलर चिकन है
What now?
Who are you supposed to be?
The Mystios who saved your life. You could say thanks.
Not sure you had to kill my best chickens, though.
वाह
Watch your tongue, little man. I came on behalf of
तो
your sister.
फाड़ के रख दी थी बचा लिए तो भी
Don't
बकचोदी
make me
कर रहे
angry.
So tell her I'm fine already. Maybe I can get a gold from Masara and catch a lion and breed them somehow. Maybe with a snake. I'm sure I could make a fortune.
टू चक्कपुई कौन है ये यार एक तो दूर दूर इतने देते रहते हैं अच्छा वापस इसको मिलना है
Halkipi, your brother is something else, but he's alive, and I suppose well.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. Yes, he is a difficult one, but you have answered my prayers. I will always be your devoted servant. The priestesses have begun preparing a great feast in your honor for all of Linu to celebrate you. It will be magnificent.
Alexios, calamity. Myrto has been struck down by illness.
Take me to her.
The girl was thrilled about the idea of the festival to honor you. She was rushing about, buzzing with excitement, when she suddenly collapsed.
Please, Eagle Bearer. Can you do anything for her?
Did anyone see anything? Does she have any wounds?
No insect or snake bites, but her brow burns with fever.
What was Myrto doing when she got sick?
She was preparing the meat you brought in for the festival, per the priestess's instructions.
Where is Priestess Exioni now?
I don't know. I overheard her calling out for help, telling people not to be scared, but she's vanished.
That's strange behavior. I'll ask around and see if anyone else knows anything, and see if I can't find the priestess.
Eagle Bearer, do not curse me with your anger.
What? Why would I curse you?
Your anger is well storied. We seek only to please you, unlike that disrespectful waif Myrto.
What did Myrto do?
I could not say. I only know that Exioni called Myrto a wrongdoer and said you had punished her for her transgressions as a warning to us all.
That is ridiculous. I need to find Exioni.
Oh, Your Greatness, we will all try to do better, so you will not visit your wrath upon us as you did upon Myrto.
इतने एरिया में एक्सप्लोर करना है. क्या एक्सप्लोर करना है बट पता सबको मार दो एक्सप्लोरेशन इतना एरिया आ रहा है.
Your Greatness, we will all try to do better, so you will not visit your wrath upon us as you did upon Myrto.
एक्सप्लोर द विलेज. उतने में एरिया में तो वो एक ही से बात हुई, बाकी और किससे बात करनी है. ते बाउंटी हंटर. अच्छा इससे बात करने का ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा था.
do to offend you?
Nothing. I just want to know if you saw what happened to the girl, Myrto.
I saw the girl steal a taste of food for your feast, and she fell ill.
She tasted it.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please don't punish me.
What? No, of course not.
Somebody wants you very dead.
Your Greatness, we will all try to do better, so you will not visit your wrath upon us as you did upon Myrto.
Grey hair, where can I find the priestess Exione? You must know.
The priestess and her sisters have a secluded retreat. None know where it is, for it is hidden from common eyes. I cannot say more for risk of offending them or you.
Those women do not speak for me. Tell me now, or I'll get angry.
Yes, yes. They appear from and retreat to a secret den past the border to Elise.
Time to have words.
स्टेस एक्सियोनी नाम भी इसका.
Exione, why did you flee from the village?
I left to consult with my sisters. We needed to understand why the poor girl was struck down.
Did Lenu offend the divine eagle bearer somehow?
Or are we being tested by greater powers of Olympus?
Are the gods testing our faith? Or yours?
I don't want to play games. Please, tell me what you know so I can save Myrto.
Of course, beloved Eagle-Bearer. We want the same.
We prayed for an answer, and it was delivered.
In the sacred cave, there is a plant that can save her, but it is too dangerous for us, mere mortals, to descend into.
I'll go get it.
Άνεμον διώκεις, ο άνθρωπε!
By Zeus, that's a beast. The priestesses expect me to become bear shit? Malakis. First the bear, then the plant. I get the feeling the priestesses were hoping for a martyr god, not a pissed-off Mystios. Got it. Wait. This plant is nothing but pig feed. It won't do anything. Malaka!
I told you we should have focused our prayers around the foreign spirit.
So your mouth shut, the two of you. As soon as the divine bear eats the Eagle-Bearer's...
Exione! I killed your bear.
You're here.
You're alive!
Very much so. And angry. You better have an antidote for poor Myrto, or else.
Or what?
Shut your lying, filthy mouths! You poisoned Myrto to try to hurt me, and then when I found you, you tried to feed me to a cursed bear!
Yes.
No, we didn't mean it.
Didn't mean it? You lying Malakes! You've got Linu wrapped around your fingers and are living fat off the villagers in my name!
It's true!
So true, your divinity.
I'm not a god, you thieving swine! Give me the antidote for Myrto, or I'll split your heads open! Now, be gone!
इसकी माँ का भाई इससे बाहर निकलना चाहिए था पहले कोई बात नहीं बारिश हो रही है अरे बहन जो नहीं चढ़ना उस पे साइड में गांड दिखा रही थी
I have the medicine for Myrto. Quick, let's give it to her.
मिल गया एंटीडोट
Alexios?
Shh, rest.
You did it.
That was close.
You need to talk to the villagers.
Look inside yourselves. You'll know that I am no god, and you can live for yourselves.
Maybe you are right. Still, you saved my daughter. I'll never forget that.
Thank you, Eagle-Bearer, for giving us the courage to stand on our own.
When I eventually finish your statue, it will be a reminder to the village of your message, and a guide for them to do for themselves.
दिमाग है फ्रेंड ड्रॉप क्यों हुए इतने 1000 फ्रेंड ड्रॉप हुए हैं चिकन की माँ का चले
Απάγαγε με εδώ.
है ना बरनाबास के लोग करते हैं बरनाबास 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 की कहाँ प्रक्षिला भी है प्रक्षिला प्रक्षिला daughter of Layla बरनाबास का उम्र हो रहा है
How prepared are we?
We're under attack. Thea and her warriors are holding them off, but we need reinforcements.
As prepared as we're going to be. Go. I'll stay with those who can't fight.
This way! They've got us pinned against the rocks.
Αν παραμείνω ζωή να απολέσω.
रुक बेंच बात करने
I can't believe we did it. But the cost.
Yeah. This is war.
We killed them. How? All I remember was swinging until my arms hurt, then swinging more. If you hadn't killed those scouts, I might have died thinking of them.
I'm glad it's over.
I may not be a champion of the gods, but it'll take more than a few wounds to fell me. Let's return to Lalea. Perry? Perry!
Over there.
Very, very.
Thea, I'm here. It's okay.
It's over. We beat them back.
Very, very masala ho.
All that's left to do is burn the bodies.
You protected my sister and my village. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
We protected each other.
I don't know how we can ever repay you.
I can think of a few ways I can repay you.
Really? You're having this discussion here? In front of your sister and the whole town?
Later, then.
Gratitude, Misthios. Here is the drachmi as promised. You will always be welcome in Lalea.
My grandfather died not too far from here. I'm glad he defended this place from the Persians.
Alexios, if you could come see me before you leave, I'll be by the waterfall.
And now the work of rebuilding begins.
Oh!
It's good to see all this beauty at peace once again.
And for years to come, thanks to you.
I can't promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward did you have in mind?
My first thoughts were of getting you out of those clothes.
If that's the first thought, I can't wait to see how the second and third thoughts go.
Oh, there won't be much thinking. But there will be seconds and thirds.
भाई किसी में भी चांस मार रहा है वो क्या आवाज आ रही है कुछ
What will you do now?
With everything taken care of, I'm free to do what I want. A list that includes spending more time with you.
Come with me then. I can always use someone who can think and use a sword.
You only want me around for my brains and my brawn.
Would you prefer I said I wanted you to keep my bed warm?
I've lived here my whole life. To leave it, well, that would be an adventure.
चलो थी अपने क्रू में अभी ये क्या है कहानी चलो ये पक्षिला को भी करते हैं
The Misthios returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So, cucumbers?
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the loins.
In your poem you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun, and the moon, and stars.
Oh. Why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be pained to leave?
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you.
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year. Praxilla! Recite something for us.
I've been reciting this poem for years. Alexios,
ये
would
बारिश
you
में
do
सब
me the
इकट्ठे
kindness
हुए
of
हैं
allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon.
Wow! Is this a new version?
Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon.
पता नहीं
This
क्या बोल
is
रहे हैं
one of my favorites.
Then, ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
Alexios, your interpretation of my poem has made me feel more connected to it than I have in years. You didn't recite my words, but the emotion shone through.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
Φάνηκε.
अभी भी मरे नहीं अच्छा हो गया
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
You always come right on time.
Did you hear that crowd? They haven't been that enthusiastic in years. Alexios' performance gave new life to my material.
I did my best, but really it was your words that delighted them.
Alexios, you've inspired me more than I have been in ages. I can't wait to work on some new material. I have a feeling my greatest poetry is yet to come. Thank you. The new poem I'm working on is my favorite yet.
चलो इसके वक्त भी खत्म हो गया भाई आज किसका बना
Oh, I'm glad you came.
So you're married?
अरे यार इसका पूरा नाम मान
You
लिया
brought back so many fond memories. I wanted to live in them for as long as I could.
बचपन का
Life's been
प्यार
hard since Dantos left.
Where did he go?
Once the war started, Spartans came for his sword. He was killed in battle, leaving me to run the farm and raise our son.
You have a son?
Arion. I'd love
Yeah,
for you to meet
beta
him,
भी इसका
but he's run off again.
Why aren't we looking for him?
He always goes to the same cave, where he trains to be a mighty warrior.
it sounds it
Training alone encourages bad habits.
Yes, of course. You've given me an idea. You could talk to him.
I could?
Gods know he doesn't listen to his boring mother. But you've seen death up close. You could convince him to stay away from fighting and help me here on the farm.
All right. I'll talk to your son.
Thank you.
How should I introduce myself without scaring the boy?
Tell him you're a friend of his mother's from Kefalonia. The one with the eagle. The stories I've told him about you are his favorites.
Is there anything about your son's father I should know? To help me connect with him?
Dantos broke his finger, working the fields. It healed crooked. When Arion asked about it, my husband said he was so strong as a baby, he grabbed it and snapped it like a twig. This is how we knew he was blessed by Heracles.
I'll find Arion.
My husband used to take him to the cave on hunts. They'd spend nights there. It's been taken over by wolves since then.
Wait, did you say wolves?
Yes, worries me sick. He calls them his friends, and believe it or not, they seem protective of the boy. Please, don't harm them, Alexios. Arion would be devastated.
इसकी माँ का इतना मीटर, मेरा किलोमीटर खत्म हो जाएगा इसके चक्कर में।
There he is.
वाह, पहाड़ के अंदर ही घुस गया था मैं। चलो अच्छा, फेस्टिवल तो हो गया, मुझे लगा वहीं पे फंसा रहेगा।
If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
Whoa! You look like a mighty warrior.
And you must
I
be
am a
Arion.
mighty warrior.
I've come to bring you home.
Why should I trust you?
माँ चुदा अपनी मुझे की।
Your mother and I have known each other for a long time. She told me you like to come here to train, but she wants you to come home.
But I don't want to leave.
I know. You come here to be close to your father.
You know nothing about my pater.
I know when you were a baby, you broke his finger with the strength of Heracles.
Pater's fingers were big and tough. That's why I train. To make these hands strong like his.
I understand, but first we need to leave this cave. The wolves are getting hungry.
They never eat me. They're my friends.
Yes, your friends. Let's go anyway. Your mother misses you very much.
If I do, could you teach me to be a mighty warrior?
We'll see. Now come.
अभी इसको तो बैठेगा ये, उठा के ले जाना पड़ेगा। अच्छा ये घोड़े पे बैठेगा। मेरे घोड़े पे क्या डबल सीट नहीं है? इसमें भी नहीं बैठ रहा। बैंड के लोड़े तो क्या अभी चल के आएगा। ये भी सही है। बैठ ही नहीं रहा कोई। इसको कैरी तो करना है। एक मिनट, कैरी करना है ऐसे सुना रहा। नहीं कैरी तो कहाँ, वो कुछ इसको इंजर तो है नहीं, बैठेगा तो अपने हिसाब से बैठेगा। क्या बवासीर मिशन दे रहे हैं। कौन सा बच्चा इतने तेज दौड़ता है भाई, शैतान का बच्चा लग रहा है। क्या लाइन बनेगा रे। ओ बड़वा पीछे ही रह गया, बहुत से मिशन दे रखा है। तो बहुत सारे के हाथ में आना क्या मरवा रहा है वहाँ पे। अरे क्या वो सिर्फ मिशन दे रखा है, वो सड़ी का चल के नहीं आ रहा। ओके इसके साथ 500 मीटर पर चल के जाओ। कसम से भाई क्यों ये मिशन गेम में। बड़वा ना तो घोड़े पे बैठ रहा है ना मेरे लोड़े पे, कहाँ पे बिठा हो इसको। भोसड़े के बीच बीच में ले रे लोड़ी, तेरा आ गया है बड़ा वापस।
There you both are!
He killed my friends, Mater!
तेरी माँ की चूत है।
Oh, Alexios, why?
You told him about me, Mater. He knew things.
I did.
तेरे दोस्तों की तेरी माँ की
So you weren't scared of going
चू
with
भी
him.
मार लेता
I
मैं।
wasn't scared. I was brave.
Thank you for bringing him home.
और क्या है अभी इसका?
What are you smiling about?
I was just thinking about how I could possibly repay you for bringing Arion home to me.
चुप्पा लगा थे और क्या?
I'm sure I could think of a few things.
Name your price, Mistios.
A tour of a bedroom, one kiss for every day.
All this time together, and you haven't shown me where you sleep.
I'll show you a better spot, but we won't be sleeping.
अरे यार इससे अच्छा किस मांग लेता।
Your appetite is insatiable.
Fuck.
You've awakened a part of me I thought I'd lost.
Yeah,
I know
but
you've already done so much for me, but if there's just one
खा
more thing
लिया
you
भाई
could do.
अपने भाई ने।
I'm not sure I can stand up.
लीची खा लिया इसका
Arion
लीची.
wants to be a mighty warrior, but I can't lose any more of my family to war.
If Arion learns to fight, he can protect you and the farm.
I can't work this farm alone. He won't listen to me, but he looks up to you. I can see it in his eyes.
I'll talk to him. But I don't think he's as fond of me as you are.
You flatter yourself. Just show him how to plant seeds, burn some old grass, maybe slaughter a few chickens. It will seem more exciting coming from you.
अब ये करे बेबी सिटिंग करनी है.
Hello, Arion.
Go away. I'm
Aryan.
not talking to you.
मार चुदा
You don't have to talk. But you should listen.
Aryan.
I lost my father when I was young. I ran far, far away. My only friend in the world was Icaros. One day, a bully threw a rock and nearly broke his wing.
What did you do?
I cut off his fingers with this.
The spear of Leonidas? Can I hold it?
You can, but first, I need you to do me a favor. Your mother needs you.
You're going to train me to be a mighty warrior?
I will. I think you'd both benefit from having someone around here who can fight.
I'm going to be the fiercest warrior you've ever seen. I'll cut my enemies into pieces.
Stay close and pay attention. I won't have you injuring yourself. First, a warrior must be resolute in their decision to kill. When you're face to face with the enemy, you cannot hesitate. Hesitation hastens the grave. My mother taught me that.
How often should I train?
Oh,
What weapons should I use?
for now, we're going to find you a wooden sword. Here, this should do. If you're going to learn to fight, you need to use all your senses to anticipate your enemy's every move.
How am I supposed to know that?
By taking in the enemy before you and trusting your instincts. Watch. I'm going to swing at you from the right side. I want you to defend yourself.
Okay, I'm ready. Hey, no fair! You said you were going to punch right!
I also said you need to use all your senses. You heard me say right, but you should have seen me go left. Let's try again, and listen carefully. I'm going to attack you from the left.
Okay. You lied to me!
And you're not paying attention. Don't let what you hear distract you from what's actually happening right in front of you.
What happened to the bully whose fingers you cut off?
He went and got his brothers. They beat me pretty badly.
You didn't have any friends to protect you?
Not until one little girl stood between me and those boys, and with the rage of Ares, screamed at them to leave me alone.
Really? A girl? Who?
That little girl was me.
Whoa, Mater! Alexios taught me to be a mighty warrior like him!
He did what?
I did what I thought was best.
Best for who? You?
Best for both of you. Anyone can learn to use a plow. But with the tools I gave him, he can...
He can go to war and die like his father. Like my husband.
I know you've been through a lot. But you can't protect the boy by living in the past.
I thought bringing you here would help us have a better future. I thought if you showed an interest in the farm, he'd get excited and maybe give up on becoming a warrior. It was wrong of me to put that burden on your shoulders. I'm sorry. been nice having you around, Alexios. But I feel bad. All these years apart, and you've spent most of your time with Arion. Let's get away from all this, just you and me. There is a market in Teia. I haven't been to in ages. There's food and wine and music.
An evening alone sounds perfect. But what about Arion?
Don't worry about him. All you need to worry about is meeting me
अरे
in
बाहर में
Teia.
गया बच्चा भाई बुला रहा
I
है
should
बुला
find
रही
out
है
what Anna
सामने
is
से
likes before our evening together.
बच्चे तेरी माँ की चू मारूंगा आज तो मैं
There you are. Now, let's find something to eat and drink, shall we? The merchants have the most delicious selections. And tonight, I'll leave the decision-making to you. Remember when we used to steal food from the markets of Kefalonia?
We could steal from this one, for old time's sake.
Always the troublemaker.
यहाँ पे क्या मार्क लगा है मैंने
Welcome, my friends. I have a wonderful selection of wines for you and the lovely lady. Only the finest grapes from the finest vineyards. Do you prefer your wines dry, sweet, or strong?
You've been all over the world. You must know all the best wines.
This woman is a single mother who runs her own farm. She likes her wine strong.
You know me too well. Strong wine is the best wine.
क्या बात है मैंने ऐसे तुक्के में ऐसे बोल दिया इसको स्ट्रॉन्ग पसंद है
Παύσον τούτου.
Everything smells so delicious. My mouth is watering.
मेरा भी watering कर रहा है माउथ
Παύσε.
Smell that? That's the tastiest food in all of the year. Tell me, what will it be? We have leg of lamb with rice and olives, roast chicken with fresh vegetables, and slow-cooked goat stew.
Oh, decisions, decisions.
We'll have the goat stew.
This will be tasty, I'm sure. I only wish it came with olives. Oh, I can't tell you how much I needed this.
Ανάκρουσε πρίμναν. Ήμαρτον, πάυσε.
Welcome, welcome! If you've got sweet teeth, then I've got sweet treats for those teeth! What will it be? Grape pudding with walnuts, fresh strawberries with cream, or baked pears with a honey glaze?
Yum! Choose wisely. I love sweets.
We'll have the grape pudding.
Oh, this is fine, I suppose. Nothing's as sweet as honey, though. This was lovely. Tonight was almost perfect.
Almost?
There was just one thing missing.
Mater! Mater! You're not going to believe it!
What is it, Arion?
Bandits attacked the house, but I found one of Pater's old swords and did everything Alexios taught me. And I scared them away because I'm a warrior,
Wow.
like the mighty eagle bearer.
That's incredible, Arion. You...
Aryan beta.
I guess never would have said I told you so, but it's okay, you know. You don't have to believe me.
Oh,
It's
please.
quite as...
I know you're dying to say I told you so. It's written all over your face.
Guess it's why I'm not an actor.
Alexios, there is something I need to tell you.
Anything.
Having you here was the first time I felt joy since my husband died. I hoped you were still the same person I loved
married
back
है
on
बोले
Kefalonia.
husband
And that if
मर
you
गया है.
felt the same, there'd be a place for you here.
Ah, nice.
Please let me finish. The fact you taught Arion to fight, when I explicitly asked you not to, shows me you're not the partner I'm looking for.
But he fought off those bandits. He could have been injured. Or worse.
I understand. And it's okay. You felt you knew what was better for my son. And maybe you're right. But I'm looking for someone I can trust wholeheartedly.
But I love you. I've always loved you.
I know. And I loved you too. But I think it would be best if Arion and I moved on with our lives. Stopped living in the past and started building our future.
Parting as friends, then?
Of course. We will always be friends.
Say goodbye to Arion for me.
I will, Eagle Bearer.
क्या दिक्कत है भाई इसका भी वाइफ मर गई चलो कोई नहीं यहाँ तक का रखते हैं सफ़र और आगे क्या क्या होगा तो कुछ है नहीं ओटीसी क्या बनी है जिंदगी का सफर बाकी आगे का देखते हैं फिर बाद में नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में ये सब करेंगे लिसेंडर विसेंडर लाकोनिया चलो नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में आके का कंटिन्यू करेंगे आज के लिए बस इतना ही okay so that's it for today guys thanks for joining don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel see you in the next stream till then khatam tata bye bye peace out